I actually can't remember the last solo camping trip I took. I love traveling with my family, of course. They're the best outdoor companions I could ask for. That being said, there's something different about striking out on your own. It feels like stepping into a quieter world. No distractions, no schedule but the sun, no voices but the wind and the water. A solo trip isn't about catching fish or setting up camp. It's about testing yourself a little, about finding comfort in the solitude, noticing the small things you might miss when life is louder. There's a freedom in it. To follow a trail just because it looks interesting, to fish a spot as long as you want, or to sit by the fire with nothing but your thoughts for company. It's not about being alone, really. It's about reconnecting with the woods, the water, and maybe yourself. I'm heading towards Hayward, Wisconsin for a few days of solo camping and kayak fishing. While I'll be chasing muskies, putting one in the net isn't my ultimate goal. I'll be back up here in a few weeks to camp on an island in the Chippewa flowage, a trip that'll be much more challenging logistically. On this trip, I'll be testing some gear and just trying to immerse myself in the process of fishing from the kayak. I need to experiment, struggle, and fail so I can learn what I need to do to be successful on the water and at camp. Well, we're running into the first wild card of our trip, and that is weather. Kind of came across this thunderstorm popping up and it's tracking north. Hopefully stays out of the Hayward area because we're planning on fishing tonight. Tonight was supposed to be nice with no weather. So we'll keep an eye on the radar. Definitely not going to be fun setting up in the rain if we have to do any of that, but we'll see. We'll take it as it comes. And here it comes. Lights on. It's gonna get heavy. It's gonna be really heavy according to the radar. Shouldn't last long though. Had enough of that. Man, all the people got pulled over. Just take it easy. Alright, run clear. Knock on wood, hopefully. Up here right now. Leaves are amazing. Not peak yet, but close. A couple weeks probably. Okay, so we made it. We are up here near Hayward, Wisconsin. We're staying at Moose Lake Campground. Beautiful spot here. Only a couple other people in the whole campground, but we found a real nice spot here. Right next to the beach. So I'll be able to just throw my kayak on the cart and go down that path. I mean, about 30-40 yards, and just be able to launch there. So, oh geez, right now I think it's almost 3:45. So we are gonna try to get unpacked. We're gonna try to get the tent set up. Everything we need to get it set up right now when it's still light, and then we're gonna try to get out and get some fishing done right away. First things first. Got a new Core 6-person tent. Picked this up at Costco. Okay, we got the tent all set up. Looks pretty good. I think there's like a light you can throw in the middle. We'll get that in there as we unpack the rest of our stuff. Basically just get a few more things set up and then we can start thinking about hitting the water and getting the kayak ready. It's rained here heavily, so finding dry firewood tonight might be difficult. All right, super widescreen so you can see. I can stand up in it until I put the light in, that is. I'm sure I won't be able to then, but that's okay. Alright, screws in there. Alright, we'll deal with that in a minute. This is going to be my lunch. Birthday baklava made by my mother. We're going to have time to eat before we fish. Got to get out there. Might have been a muskie. Oh, there's a fall. There's a fish. There's a fish. That was definitely a fish. That was a follow. Man, he came up behind that one. Well, that was a good sign. We gotta follow. Definitely saw the water boiling up behind him. Behind my lure. Alright, so we're not in a bad spot then. Let's keep throwing this top water here for a bit. Since we don't have any firewood, we can't make our steak and potatoes tonight, so we are cooking over the gas, and we're just going to make some bacon, some eggs, throw a little cheese into a burrito, and we'll have breakfast burritos. Greek seasoning in there. Maybe a lot. Rip up our bacon. Oh, yeah. Oh, our bacon's good, actually. A little crispy, a little chewy. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. Well, this is going to hit the spot, actually. This is better than I expected. I don't know, you probably can't see that very good, but cheesy and eggy, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah. That's good with that Greek seasoning. Oh yeah. Definitely miss the family a little bit. It's fun being up here and doing the solo thing, but I already miss the kids and the wife. We are headed out. We're gonna go cut some firewood quick for tonight. We got the kayak all loaded up in the back. Gonna go a little bit lighter, I think, tonight for the lake we're going to, because we got to walk in a ways. No idea what it's going to be like when we get there. It's pretty warm right now. 86 in the sun. It is hot. I mean, it is hot. That sun is sure beating down. This is swampy. It's like moose country. My foot just got soaked.
This will be wearing my sandals tonight on the boat. Yeah, this is swampy. Probably why all the trees are down. Yeah, when I say wet, that's what I mean. It is a swamp. It is a swamp in here. But I've got enough firewood now for the next couple nights. No problem. Good dry pine. Should burn good. Okay, I swear, I do have sandals somewhere too. Those are Crocs. Normally I wouldn't be caught dead in those things outside the house, but I brought them for the tent, and I don't know, my sandals are somewhere in here. The truck's kind of a mess. Oh, let's go fishing.
Northern Wisconsin, like many national forests, has a number of remote lakes and streams that are difficult to access and can only be reached by forest road or even on foot. If you can manage the trip in and out, the reward is often an opportunity to fish a body of water that sees very little pressure from other anglers. This was one of those lakes that I thought was worth checking out, but the path to get there was not for the faint of heart.
Bad is it? Not too bad. Have to polish her up, but that's why we bought a truck. All right, now you gotta see how far do we gotta carry in. Get the yak down here. She's soupy. Oh yeah, she's muddy. She's muddy, all right. And there we go. There's the lake. Probably would not have done it if I knew how crazy that drive was going to be, but you know, we're here. Well, I'm an idiot. I forgot to strap it down. Oops. Luckily, we were going downhill. All right. Oop. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, freaking branches. Oh, we made it. We had muck we had to walk through. Tight little path there. Oh, I couldn't set down the boat, set up the camera. This is kind of insane to get here. I hope we get into some fish. Man, this is off the beaten path. Whew. Ooh, it's cold. Sandy bottom though, which is good. Oh, I think we can get it about here. Probably. Start paddling off. Can't believe it, we're here. That was difficult getting to. 4:38, good timing. Out here before 5, that's good. Ooh, little bass. Oh man, please Lord, have this lake be loaded with hungry muskies. Little guy. You gotta be kidding me. A real little guy, but finally there are muskies here. Didn't realize those weeds came out that far. Oh man. Another one. Ah. Another little guy. Whew, that's 2. Right as I was hitting stop there, of course, muskie came up, little guy again, swiped at the bait, but all of a sudden they're turning on here. We've had 2 strikes on top water in the last 10 minutes. So maybe we're onto something. Just gonna smoke it. Big fish. Big fish. Oh, dang it, I missed him again. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How many fish am I gonna miss tonight? Oh, heartbreaking. Oh, man. Man, they're following. They're just not hidden until last second. So hard to hook them right at the boat. That was a nicer fish, too. That was a nicer fish. Okay. Oh man, that was fun. That was fun. That was pretty cool. What an adventure. 3 strikes, 2 little guys, 1 pretty nice fish. Felt the weight on him, but didn't hook up on him. All 3 of them hit right at the boat. That was wild. That was a wild experience altogether. I mean, I suppose I can talk while paddling in. Getting here was, holy smokes. I am really kind of dreading the drive out. All right, first things first, bug spray. Lots of bug spray. We got the yak hooked up to the winch. I got it partway up the hill. Oh man. If I wouldn't have brought this winch, I wouldn't have been able to fish this lake. I could have gotten it up, it would have been hard. Time is it? I don't even know what time it is here. 8:46. It's actually not that late. I would have thought it was later than that. It's a lot of work not to catch any muskies, but man, what an adventure. Crazy spot. I would totally come back here with the side-by-side. Got some cinnamon rolls at Walmart and I'm gonna eat one quick. I am absolutely exhausted. This drive out is going to be super stressful. All right, dear Lord, just help me get out of here in one piece with no major damage. Yeah, there's some spots where it's just hard to tell which way to go. You can just barely make out the ruts. Yep, gonna need a real good polish. Polish all these scratches out. Good wax. Ouch. Poor car, poor truck. Okay, now here's the decision. Last time we came from the right. This way looks a lot more open. So we're gonna give it a shot and pray that we're making the right decision. Because the other way was tight. This way looks like it's been traveled more frequently. Oh. Well, that was the wrong call. What? We I get nothing serious. It's probably really serious. Man. We didn't smack the oil pan. God, I can't see anything. Oh, hope we can get out of here. Man, that's what we hit. Everything looks good. That's what that rock did. Man, that plate saved her butt. Well, we're not going that way. Jesus. Now we're trying to back up. I put my light on the tonneau cover so I could see. We got to take the long way. We know it. We know we can make it at least. It's tight, but we can make it. And actually, I don't think it's much worse than. It's probably better than what we went through already. Knock on wood. Oh man, we got lucky there. Very lucky. Too close for comfort. Well, the Tundra is now an overlanding rig. Holy smokes. Oh, I can't wait to get back to camp. Oh, God, it sounds horrible. This is the truck. Dang it. This is where I should have just been like, what? Are you kidding me? That's probably where most of the scratches came from, the first part right here. Good grief. Holy smokes, we made it. All right. Oh. Thank God. Gravel road. Well, remarkably, we made it back. Whew. Let's get a fire going. Ooh, froggy. Nothing real fancy, but just simple on a night like tonight. Ooh, lakefront brewery. That's good. Very good. Mashed potatoes and brats over the fire. Not bad. I'd like to go back to that lake, but I was not prepared for that drive-in. I would go back, I'd take the side-by-side, throw the kayak on top of that. I'd have my real chainsaw. And if I went there, I would at the very least camp overnight out there so I could fish that lake 2 days in a row. Ooh, that's hot. Hot. I think I'll be back. You know, I think what appeals to me about muskie fishing is just that it's so hard. And I think about today. Today was a really hard day, but it's really fulfilling. Like I feel like I did something today. It's good to challenge yourself and do hard things. I think that's why I like the overland camping out of the side-by-side so much. It's hard. There's always something to do. You know, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, my body hurts. But I had a good day, even though I didn't catch any muskie. And that's okay. There we go. If you absolutely have to wrestle with anything, let it be deciding which great coffee to drink. not a 1,000-pound grizzly bear. Yeah. Sounds all right with me. This is clean, good. In addition to the bacon, just got some pancake mix from home, so we're going to whip some of that up, I think. Make some griddle cakes, flapjacks. Looking pretty good to me. That's how I like it. Managed not to drop any. Let's see. Oh, that's hot. That's good. How do you guys like your bacon? Let me know in the comments. I like mine crispy and chewy. A little bit of crisp, but I don't like it totally crispy. I'm gonna let that cool down for a bit. Ooh, I don't know, this mitt. I need something better. Alright, this should have been brewed long enough. Oh, that's good. Good stuff. We can use the bacon grease to fry the pancakes. Let's get some of the crumbs out of here, though. I don't know why I made it so big, because I don't have a plate big enough. Oh, there's the vanilla bean. Ah, cool. Yep. I made the batter a little thin, so it came out a little flat, but pretty good. And I was thinking about the flavor of flapjacks in a cast iron skillet. Yeah. Bacon's nice and smoky. It's good stuff. As a kid, we only got maple syrup as a very special treat. because it was expensive and we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so we always just bought the cheapest syrup, which I realize that's what most people buy, but so we would get some, just not even fancy stuff like this, but just regular maple syrup every now and then, and I would just pour just a little bit on so it would last, because I really liked it. It was a special treat in our house. And now I know I've made it because that's the only thing we use. We only use maple syrup. I'm a success, I guess. Well, we got some dark clouds. I'm gonna head over to Clam Lake. I need to get some ice. Check the weather. Hopefully I get cell reception there. We'll find out. Find Wi-Fi somewhere. And I'd like to fish lower Clam Lake tonight. That's the plan. Well, quick update. About 10 minutes after I took that last video, started hearing quite a bit of thunder. It's a long ways out, but there's a lot of it. It's getting darker. So decided I better take 20 minutes and just storm proof as much as I can the camp, get everything put away that I can so stuff doesn't have to be unnecessarily wet. You can see rain coming down that way. That's the furthest north I've seen rain so far. All this stuff looks like it's going south of us, so my hope is that it's moving toward the south, but I just don't know until I see the radar. All right, off we go. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we get another night of fishing in. This is down to the wire. This is pretty much it. I'm starting to think we might not get a muskie this trip, which would be disappointing, but that is muskie fishing. It's a lot like hunting. Well, we got an hour until some pretty wicked thunderstorms come here. So by the time I launch the kayak, get out and fish, I'd have about 20 minutes to fish and I'd have to come back in and I'd be fighting the wind. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go hit that place, eat dinner. Good evening, everybody. I don't know whether to call it good luck or bad luck, but we had just a terrible looking line of storms coming in, and I thought for sure we were going to get smoked. I mean, they were big reds on the radar, and I thought there's no way it's going to be safe to fish. In fact, the wind was picking up. You know, I was like, I can't run the kayak out in this. This is insane. And I thought for sure we were going to get hit. And then it just broke up. In fact, we're about 20 minutes north, half hour north of a campsite where we've been staying. And it's insane, but it poured. It looked like, according to the radar, it poured down where we were staying, where I was staying. And then now up here, nothing. No rain at all. I think we can basically fish this pocket up to this point, and then we're gonna have to call it good. Man, I think they'd be eager to feed right now with this weather. Oh, there you go. Oh, Man, he hooked up. He was there. Oh, that was absolutely a fish. Son of a gun. I felt him too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Bigger hook set, big hook set. Oh, heartbreaking. Oh, it's so hard to set the hook on this kayak. Oh man. Oh, that could have been it. Another chance. Especially fishing off my right side like this. So difficult. All right, never make a last cast. I can't see. Okay, well, we better get back. Can you guys see anything? Can you see me? Probably not. How about now if I'm silhouetted? Hard to tell. There we go, that's me. Well, it is 7:40, so it's about 20 minutes past sunset. And man, again, we had another hit on the top water. Felt him, and I just didn't get a good hook set. You know, that is musky fishing, and that is musky fishing out of a kayak. Well, it definitely rained here. It's a good thing that we cleaned everything up. Wood still looks pretty dry, so we could use that tomorrow if we need to. It's 5:20. Woke up at 5. Quick had a snack, got everything ready. We're pretty much packed up from last night, and we're gonna head out early morning. There's one more lake I want to hit. Last chance here. Last chance at a muskie on this trip. You know, I won't be upset if we don't get one, but I'm gonna give it my all and see if we can get one this last day. Certainly not going to catch one by sleeping in, though it was tempting because, man, it felt really good to be in bed last night. Really good. I tell you what, just being on this lake and listening to those loons, that's good enough for me. If we don't catch a fish this morning, I am still really glad that I came out. There we go. That was a pike. Yeah, it's a fish. Wrong species. Give me something to do though. That's all right. Thought it was a little musky at first. Well, we've made it back to the truck. Fished the whole lake, fished it hard. Had a follow and caught a little pike. I guess the muskies have defeated us. That's all right. Had an absolutely great time. Had plenty of opportunities and learned a lot about musky fishing out of this kayak. It is challenging, but it's a lot of fun. And I am sore. Man, did I get the arm workout. But my workout's not quite done yet. Got to get this thing up back into the truck. And then head back to camp. Gonna make a nice breakfast over the fire. And then pack up, and it's time to head home. Go see the family again. I miss them. A beautiful lake though, so clear. All right, well, we got the fire going. We are going to have one last campfire meal before we pack up. We got a ribeye steak. We'll do some steak and eggs, and then yeah, we're gonna get on the road. So we got to put away the tent, but first thing before I do that, I got to get the kayak out of the back. I got to get it up onto the roof, which is going to be fun. It's dirty, it's got stuff all over it, so got to take a few minutes and kind of organize some stuff, get some stuff cleaned up, get everything put away before we pack up the tent. A ribeye here from Quick Trip. Season that up. Some of this stuff again, Greek seasoning. Oh, it has a big one. A little bit more, but I'll try this piece. Oh my God. Holy smokes, that's good. We're gonna take this puppy off and we're gonna let it rest. Ooh, nice and pink on the inside. Oh yeah. Well, that's good. That's perfect this time. Eggs. Not bad. Potatoes just need salt, but I don't know where my salt went, so throw some more of this on there. Not bad. Potatoes. Potatoes are so-so. I like the foil pack method better. But that's not a bad breakfast. Actually, at lunch. Yep. That is tasty. I'm pretty happy with this trip. You know, it raised a lot of fish. These were a bunch of lakes that I fished for the first time ever. I don't think I've fished any of these lakes before, so I wasn't familiar with them. So raising 10 muskies over the course of basically 3 days, man, 2 of those fish easily could have hooked up. So, and those 2 felt pretty decent. They looked pretty decent, but you know, that's muskie fishing. It's tough. It's not easy, and that's what's exciting about it. That's what's fun about it. It's a lot like hunting. So I'm going to be back in just a couple weeks. Going to be going up to the Chippewa flowage. This trip was kind of a test for my next trip coming up. I have an island reserved on the Chippewa flowage, an island campsite reserved for 4 days in early October. It should be absolutely beautiful up there. The fishing should be amazing. I hope that you will join me for that one. That one should be fun. It should be absolutely beautiful. It should be peak fall colors up at the Chip, and it should be a good time. Hopefully that time we will get some muskies in the net for you. Actually show you what one looks like. Not one of those green fish with the white spots that like to pretend they're muskies. Sure get your heart racing right at the end when you think you finally got one, but we'll see if we're gonna get you some muskies next time. All right, thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate always when you hit that like, subscribe button, drop a comment below if you'd like, and we'll see you next time.